Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Boy,
Good.
Hey,
Good. Good to see you. Enjoyed the movie very much. And I was just going to tell you, Oaks, I've got a grandson who's about the same age as your character in the movie. I'm going to let him watch it with me, but I'm going to tell him don't get any ideas. Just be good. Because I was going to start, Bob, with you. You've gone up against many tough people in other movies throughout your career. This kid is probably one of the toughest.
yes, he is. No, but we had a good time together. Oaks is a smart kid and wily in the best sense of the word, good sense of humor. We had a lot of fun.
Oh,
That's important when you work on something. You have to have something there. It helps. I mean, you don't have to have it, but if you have it, it's much better. And with the whole cast, there was always something with everybody that, for me, I really liked. I mean, everybody: Oaks, Laura, Rob Wrigley, Chris Walken, an old friend of mine, Uma Thurman,
yes.
Cheech Marin. I mean, everybody was great. The little girl, Poppy, she was adorable. I mean, it was all the casting. The director had the sense to put people together that it kind of worked, but they have their own specialness, and you could see it. So anyway,
Oh, no, that was great. Like you said, great combination. Great seeing a lot of you, all back together. And I was going to say, Oaks, for you, this just had to be fun where not only do you get to play pranks on somebody, but they want you to do it.
Yeah, I think at the time, and I was 12 or 13, it was a few years ago. It was definitely fun for me to be around that kind of energy. And in that age, I think I really did enjoy being around a lot of younger people, as well as obviously so many great older actors as well. And just the entire, like I said earlier, I mean, I think the entire cast kind of really brought it together and gave it an energy and a life. And I think it comes across on screen. I do.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, it was a fun time. You could tell. I mean, it was like really looking at a family, all the way
Yeah.
around. And Laura, I had to feel bad, of course, for your character. She just wanted to spend a little bit of time with her boyfriend, but
I mean, come on. Uma, give her a break. And you know what? I think it's really funny because that dynamic will probably speak true to a lot of families of, you as a parent have gone through things, but when your kid goes through it, you're like, no way are you doing it. So that was super fun. Having a screaming match with Uma, I was like a little intimidated by before, but it was so fun. It was like such amazing energy. It was a really, I think, what everyone is saying, which is so true. It was such a great vibe on set. It was fun. I mean, we were filming in Atlanta in like summer heat, really, really hot. And even with that, it was just such a good vibe.
it looked like it. And, every time she'd yell out your boyfriend's name, my last name's Russell. So she'd yell out,
Yeah,
Russell, and I'd go, is she talking to me? What? Wait. whoa.
she's looking right at you.
Yeah. And I'll just have to ask you about the dodgeball scene. Did you have as much fun as everybody else did? Cheech and Jane said they had a good time.
yeah, no, I thought I had a lot of fun doing that, and I was amazed by the whole thing. I mean, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely.
Oh, fantastic. Again, enjoy the movie very much. Look forward to watching it with my grandkids. Thank you all very much for your time and
Thank you.
have a good rest of your day.
So,
Thank you.
All right. Take care. How are you both?
Great, thanks.
So far, so good.
All right. Well, good to see you. And this just looks like it was a fun movie to be a part of. A couple of scenes, especially with both of you. I'll start with you, Jane, on this one. Talk a little bit about the dodgeball game.
Oh, well, I have never done dodgeball. And
Oh,
certainly never trampoline dodgeball. I had no idea what we were letting ourselves in for. And they said, are you comfortable? Are you fit? Do you think you can do this? And I went, yes, I used to be a dancer. I'd forgotten that I was in my late 60s and had bad knees, a bad back. And I was not going to let anyone know. And they asked everybody else, and everyone else said, no, we're fit, we're good. So when this thing starts bouncing, it's very unpredictable and very unforgiving. I have never played football in my life, so throwing anything overhand is not easy, not a natural thing for me, but I had a blast doing it, and I'm just surprised we weren't all taken out on stretchers.
I say, Chicha, how about for yourself? The same thing.
Well, I just, I was trepidatious about doing this because I had a bad knee, and then right after that, I got a knee transplant. But we just had to wait for a donor, and De Niro was helping me, and hey, we need your knee, But because when your knee goes out, it's not wonderful. But so
Right.
I didn't know landing was always the problem. But it was fun. Look, they called all the guys in for. I think, were you in the initial call, Jane, to come in and see if we actually could do this?
I'm not sure, but I do remember knowing that I didn't want to let them think that I was less than.
Yeah.
I was determined to. I didn't. Of course, I remember now with your bad knee.
Yeah. It was.
Let them know, did you? I think everyone was secretly strapped up. I think I had a icy hot patch on my back, and definitely some ibuprofen before I started, and a few things.
I was strapped. It was Atlanta, so you got to be.
I just say I can laugh right along with you. I'm in the same boat. I'm a grandparent, and yeah, sometimes my grandkids want to, hey, let's play football, and if I miss, I make them go get it.
Yeah, baby.
You threw it, you go get it. And then one of my other favorite scenes with the both of you is at the birthday party when Cheech, your character, goes, my Coke tastes a little flat, and Jane goes, I can take care of that.
Oh, baby. He was my buddy in that scene.
Yeah, we actually, when we were shooting, you usually have a running mate buddy, and actually Cheech and I randomly ended up hanging out quite a lot. Yeah, which was fantastic for me because I've been a huge fan of his forever, and the comedy was flying all the time. I mean, I wish they should have filmed what was going on, not on screen as well. 7-year-old executive producer who was responsible for telling his dad to make this movie, who would go up to Mr. De Niro, sitting privately in his chair reading something intellectual, and say, good job. An 11-year-old just told Mr. De Niro, good job.
I was going to say, but it did. It just looked like, just total fun, a great time. And, you think about the fact that De Niro has always gone up against rough people. This kid had his number. So
it was one, it was seeing the film. It was wonderful watching De Niro kind of play it straight, really.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what really made it work, because he was this straight talking grandfather that talked to the kids, and that really actually threw in relief all the comic parts, that made them funnier when he was walking through that. I was amazed at how that worked.
Yeah,
I've always felt that, I do comedy and drama, obviously, and I'm mostly known for drama, but, people say, how do you just segue into comedy? To me, comedy is an even more real, heightened version of regular acting. It's just, you have to be as real and authentic as possible. Otherwise the circumstances are not funny. So you can't laugh at your own stuff. You have to let other people laugh. Same thing when you're acting and you're making people cry. If you cry, you take it away from the person who's watching it. So I think, the same thing counts here.
absolutely. Jane and Cheech, thank you both so very, very much.
Okay.
And look forward to talking to you both again.
Take care in Detroit.
You got it.